is, hindsight, and I'm not the man whose neck is on the block for decisions like this. But I wonder if he should have sold Jamie Vardy and been absolutely ruthless. I mean, look at the number of times the serial winners, Sir Alex Ferguson, Jose Mourinho, people like that, sell players. Pep Guardiola, again, they're ruthless with players that you expect to be a mainstay in the team, or that fans would expect to be a mainstay in the team. If he'd sold Vardy, he would have then given, would have sent the message out to the rest of the team. Boys, look, we're not resting on our laurels. Yes, we've won the Premier League, but unless you're doing the job week in, week out, you're going to be going the same way.
This time last season, 18 goals for Jamie Vardy. He's currently got 5, which I suppose in itself encapsulates where Leicester are right now.
And him and Mahrez, I think in the whole of last season, got 41 in the league. At the moment, it's 8 between them. What I wanted to touch on was the point that Tom just made there about Ranieri. Obviously, the players have got to take a huge proportion of the blame for what's gone wrong at Leicester, but it's also important that Ranieri's never won a top-flight title before. So he's never had to do what Tom just talked about there, what Ferguson was so good at, what Mourinho's done before, what Guardiola's done, which is win a top-flight title and keep the players hungry enough to come back and do it again. Obviously, Leicester weren't expecting to challenge for the title again, but equally, they weren't expected to fall away as much as they had. You still got to challenge them to go again and perform, and obviously they've not even come anywhere close to that. And Ranieri's not had the experience of doing that. So, we're seeing stories now about things that he's changed, things he hasn't changed, and that's because he hasn't quite known how to deal with this situation.
This is the thing. I talk about, what players has he got in the squad to freshen things up a bit. He's changed the formation. It hasn't worked. He's changed the players. It hasn't worked. He's changed the diet. I think chicken burgers is off the menu at the Leicester City training ground now. And that isn't working. He's looking at almost everything. Are we looking at a manager who's run out of all ideas?
I don't think he'll be doing too much. Look, there are little things that he'll be doing, but if he has taken the chicken burgers off the menu, that shouldn't be what's responsible for... these are professional footballers. And what it strikes me that they even if they have lost the faith in the manager, somebody in that dressing room should be organising a team meeting, whether it's at the training ground, whether it's, lads, all round to my house, or to hiring a bar upstairs in the city centre and just somewhere out of the public view, and saying, look, we're in this together. We cannot be the team who got relegated.